Welcome to another video. Today is a Chelsea news video. We're going to keep it short and sweet, give you all the latest news that you need to know. We have 4 stories, including reports surrounding Michael Olise and whether he wants to join Chelsea, some competition in the CAICEDO deal, which might be hotting up, Chelsea's pre-season run, and the reason you're here, Kylian Mbappe could be open to a loan move to Chelsea, but we'll have to speak about it in a minute. So starting off with Michael Olise, obviously he's a young French footballer. He plays for Crystal Palace. He had a really good season last season. He came from the Championship the year before, and his younger brother actually plays in the Chelsea Academy. And he's a right winger with a brilliant left foot, cuts inside, very creative, still very, very young. And apparently he has a release clause of about £35 million into his contract. This is an absolute bargain, and there's no doubt that a lot of big teams are going to be interested in signing Olise because of his talent and the cheap price. And I think about a week ago there was rumours of contact with Chelsea and Olise's camp, and today there are rumours saying that if Chelsea did come in, offer Olise a move to Chelsea and to be part of the project that we're building, he would find it really, really hard. He'd struggle to say no to that, which is interesting because there are reports that Manchester City are another team that's interested in him. He's not going to play as much there. Maybe he won't feel that he'd be as included, and he wants to be part of a bigger project, looking more forward to the future because Pep Guardiola could be leaving soon. I really do hope he does. And I think we need to do all we can to sign Olise, as our winger situation is not complete, I don't think. But secondly, the biggest target of Chelsea this summer has been CAICEDO. He would fit perfectly into that South American midfield pivot next to Enzo Fernandez, winning the ball back, playing it wide, he can ping it, he can do everything. We've spoken about this before. However, Brighton want a lot of money. They want about £100 million, and our latest offer, the 4th bid, was about £70 million plus £10 million of add-ons and was straight up rejected. However, there are new reports saying that an unnamed Saudi Arabian team has offered £80 million straight up to Brighton, which probably are they gonna reject it? I don't know. Brighton know that we're desperate to sign CAICEDO, and CAICEDO has a desire to leave Brighton, we all assume. Even though they're in Europe and Chelsea aren't, once again it's the attractive project that is attracting young players like CAICEDO, and he's got to push for a move sooner or later. But if a Saudi Arabian team are knocking, they're going to be offering double or triple the salary that we are. I have faith that he wants to be a world-renowned player, like one of the best, and at 20 years old he can do that. But if he goes to Saudi Arabia, probably not. Now thirdly, very quickly, Chelsea drew to Borussia Dortmund this morning, 1-1. Yeah, it was a tiring watch. It's great to see Mason Burstow getting the score sheet. We went 1-0 down. I still think that goal was offside. I swear it deflected off their player. But Mason Burstow, the 19-year-old, has gone a looping header to equalise in the last few minutes. Made sure that we're the only Premier League club, I think, to stay unbeaten in pre-season, which is so good for the confidence, because if we lost, then Chelsea would be flying back to London. Not down, because it is only pre-season, but a little bit miffed off. But the fact we got the draw, okay, it's not a win. We played well, we had chances to win. We can improve on that, we can build on that and look at that. But it's a good job that we drew, because it just lightens the mood a little bit. And lastly, Kylian Mbappe is leaving PSG. We are pretty much sure of that. It's unlikely that he'll stay, as I think he's fallen out, he doesn't like them. They've demoted him to the reserves team, and they want to sell him for money this summer. Real Madrid are the only team that Kylian Mbappe really wants, but they're not going to buy him this summer because they know that they can get him for free next summer. And Mbappe has the high ground at this point in time. Barcelona and Chelsea are the only 2 other teams that are apparently formalising loan bids. But with Barcelona's money situation, economic situation, I doubt that they'll be able to sign the best footballer in the planet, because he's going to want a lot of money. But what I can see happening is PSG loaning him out for 1 year, asking for a big, huge loan check. As we saw with João Felix, we paid £10 million to have him for 6 months. So Atletico Madrid can coop up a little bit of that money that they spent on him. So maybe PSG would be asking for 30 or 40 million pounds for Mbappe for a season, which we would never have seen before. But is he worth it? I think he could be. 30 or 40 million pounds for a year for Kylian Mbappe. But anyway, that's not the story. The story is the fact that he is apparently open to joining Chelsea on a 1-year loan move. Everything suggests that you wouldn't say no. The fact that he knows Nkunku, the fact that he's worked with Pochettino before, And the major stumbling block at the moment was the fact that Chelsea aren't in the Champions League, and Mbappe would want to have Champions League football, as he is one of the best, if not the best footballer on the planet. But would he prefer to play for Chelsea, not have Champions League football, than be stuck at PSG for another year, in which they're probably not going to win it anyway? And the rumours are suggesting that he might be. Thank you very much for watching. That is all for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. For every single story, I'll reply to every single comment. Thanks for watching again. Goodbye.